Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back. So today we are going to do a gelx nail set with these tips and the peel off method with some top coat and this gel adhesive glue that I got from Shein. The tips are also from Shein. And then I started just filing the tip, the sides, and a little bit of the tip of this pinky finger here because it was looking too big for my fingers. So I was just like trying to make it fit because this pack of nail tips didn't have like a proper size for my pinky finger. And it's going to be a Coquette nail set, and it's quite simple really, just a French tip and some pearls and a bow, to encompass that cutesy coquette vibe. And I'm gonna use pink, light pink and white, and some liner brushes, and I think that's about it. And yeah, this is like the first video that I'm doing for the actual nail channel that I created because I used to have another channel and then I was posting my stuff there, but it wasn't quite working. So I decided to just start fresh, and that's why I posted like a bunch of other videos in sequence that were like uploaded to my other channel. And since I wanted to switch up the content, I just decided to put all of them here, and that's why the quality of them it's kind of low. It's because originally they were like posted on some other channel, and then since I had already deleted them from my phone, I had to re-download them from YouTube and then post. So yeah, that's a bit iffy, but it worked. And also like some of the links on the descriptions, they didn't like fully transfer completely, so some of the hauls where I show like these tips and top coats and everything that I'm using, it's kind of you can't really click the link. I mean, you can, but it doesn't really direct the product that it was supposed to. I don't know if I'm gonna fix that because it's honestly a lot of work. But then here I'm just buffing my nails a little bit. You don't really have to do this since, if you're using the peel off method, this buffing is just to get like the nails a little bit more to the surface to adhese to adhese the actual gel. But if you're planning to keep it, then obviously you're not going to use the top coat or the cuticle oil. But in this case, since I wanted to do this method to try and see if it worked, and it did actually, it worked wonders. Then I'm just gonna put some cuticle oil on the surface of my nails, and then I'm gonna apply some top coat, and then I think I cured for like 30 seconds only. And then I used the nail adhesive glue that I got from Shein. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy, pretty simple. Although like this cuticle oil, I kind of feel like I put too little and I thought it wasn't gonna work, but it did. So yeah, I have this video like sitting on my on my folders and my gallery for like so long, and I didn't feel like recording a voiceover, and I still don't know if it's gonna turn out good. It's just like I'm thinking of starting to do the voiceovers like while I'm recording instead of like having to do it after, because I love recording the video and the design, but then when it comes to like doing the voiceover, it's just a little bit of a stressful situation. So yeah, then I'm just putting some top coat, and yeah, then I'm actually gonna be gluing them with this mini nail lamp for 60 seconds, and then I also put them like on the bigger lamp at the end to get them really cured and secured. Now I'm gonna go in with the nail adhesive. This one is a little bit of a runny substance. It's not really, it's not a solid glue. It's almost like a base coat or something. It's a little bit thick, you know, like a builder gel, but you have to be really careful not to get a lot of spillage because it is a little bit runny. But yeah, I think it worked really, really nice actually. And I'm glad I managed to file down the pinky because it wasn't really the proper size for my finger, and then I just had to do a little bit of filing and it worked. So yeah, but it's gonna be a really quick process. That's why I sped up the footage, because otherwise it would have been quite long, but I wanted to show the whole process of it. I didn't really do that good of a job, honestly, because there was a little bit of bubbles, mostly on the thumb as well, and I think on the pointer finger there was some bubbles. But since it was like the first time that I was using this glue, you know, this gel, I kind of, you know, I think it worked really well, you know, despite the little spillage and everything. I try to clean it with some gel cleanser too, to get rid of the gel that was on my fingers and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna let you watch this really quick and I'll be back. So now after I cured every single thing and they're all done, all applied, I'm just putting on some base coat, some regular base coat on top of them, since I'm using regular nail polish. It's just good to put like a base layer of something so that everything, you know, adheses properly, you know. Since, you know, the surface of these tips are kind of shiny. I mean, you could buff them, you know, if you're using gel, or, you know, of course, use like a base coat of gel on top of them. But since I'm using regular nail polish, I'm using this regular base coat to just apply, and then it's gonna air dry for a little bit. And then I forgot to mention, I think, but I did push back my cuticles, before starting. So if you want to have like a nice gelx method, I do recommend pushing back your cuticles and stuff. I mean, I don't really like doing my cuticles, like properly nipping them and stuff with clippers and whatnot, because I mean, I every time that I try to do that, I always end up cutting too much, and there's blood and stuff. So like, yeah, if you're like just starting out, I don't recommend really like trying to do your cuticles, because um it's quite a iffy process. You can get yourself hurt. So just use a cuticle pusher, gently push them back, so they're not like in the way of your nail bed or anything. And then I'm just gonna start painting them white. The pointer and the pinky are gonna be white, and then the two middle ones are gonna be pink, if I'm not mistaken. I just recorded this thing like a long time ago, so I don't actually remember. But yeah. And then most of the products that I'm using here are like from Shein. So this is just like a very cheap, very easy kind of gelx nail set. So I think anyone can do it really, but you have to be careful, with this runny kind of gel to not like spill too much and stuff. I actually did spill some on my fingers and whatnot, so that kind of gave me a little bit of um a little bit of irritation, after I took off the set, which was weird because I never had that. And you have to be really careful not to cure stuff on your fingers. And yeah, now I'm just like coating everything in white. And these polishes that I use, they're just like regular nail polish. You can use any kind that you want. I use the ones that are like available in my country, so you might not actually know these brands and whatnot. So, but it's just like regular white, you know what I mean? I think you can find a regular white anywhere basically. So, and then I'm also using like these. Actually, I was in doubt between these two pinks, because one of them was like very clear, not clear, very light, very milky, pinky, and then the other one was a little bit strong. But then, like, I decided to use, I think, the stronger one, this one, because the other one wasn't gonna show up on top of the white, I don't think. Oh no, actually, I used the lighter one. Oh wow, okay. I think I used the lighter one, and then I just did like multiple coats of it to um, to get like a very opaque surface. So yeah, and then I'm just cleaning up the edges and stuff, the polish that got on my fingers, because I mean, I just cannot paint my nails without smudging around my fingers. That's just like the way it is. Unfortunately, I don't have like that perfect hand to like just paint on the perfect surface of just the nail, you know what I mean? But I suppose with practice, you get better. But I mean, I just paint all over the fingers, and then, whatever I have to clean, I clean it. So, and also because like it gets a more perfect, like it gets the entire nail painted, perfectly covered, and then you just remove around the spots that need to be removed. And then I'm just gonna go in like with multiple coats and stuff until like I have the opacity that I want. And this, you can see this pink is very, very sheer, like almost transparent. You could do like a transparent look if you just do one coat, but I wanted to have like a more opaque, background. And when I did, like, I'm gonna do some French tips, and the fun thing about this nail set is that the French tips don't have to be perfect or anything, because we're gonna put pearls on top of them. So like, if the line isn't like totally rounded or totally square, totally perfect, it doesn't have to be, because you can just cover up with the crystals or the pearls you're gonna use, and then you can like kind of do like the straightening of the line, cover up any mistakes or anything with the pearls. So I found this nail set very easy, very nice to work with. Yeah, very nice to do, very easy to do. So Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let you watch this for a little bit more and I'll be right back. I hope you enjoy. So now here I'm just starting with the French tips, and I discovered that doing the French tips with these brushes was just like a little bit too difficult. I wasn't managing it. I don't know why. I think my brushes are too thick or something. And then I just like decided to go in with the actual brush from the bottle, and that works pretty well because of the shape. You know, these almond tips are really nice to do French tips because they're kind of oval already at the tip, so you can just like kind of, you know, follow the own shape of the nail. I don't really know how to explain, but like, yeah, I think it's much easier to do it this way that I'm doing it. And then like if there is anything that I need to fix up better that I can't do with the actual brush from the bottle, I can just pick up the liners and try and use them. But yeah, like I noticed that if I was gonna try and do like the entire French tip with the liner brush, it wasn't gonna work so well. So I just used the own curvature of the nail tip to get that more oval looking French tip. And yeah, I mean, I'm so sorry if the audio is clipping a lot. It's because like the program that I use to edit my videos and do the voiceover, unfortunately the function to like remove how do you call it, to remove the, you know, like to get the audio cleaner, like there was a function that was to remove the noisy like breathy sounds and whatnot that the mic picks up. That function now it's paid, so like and I use the free version of the app, so I can't use that function of the app anymore. So The audios is just gonna be, you know, unclean, I suppose, because I can't pay for the actual pro version of the app. So I use CapCut to edit the videos and stuff. And like before, the cleaning audio thing was free. You could just add to your video and there was no problem. But now it's like paid, so yeah, that sucks. But I'm just gonna try and speak not too close to the mic so that it's not like I'm not breathing in, like breathing on your ears so much. Because yeah, I can see how annoying that is, but it's just like, yeah, that's the thing about doing voiceovers, you know, it's just like you talk a bunch, you do like the whole thing basically, and then you're gonna rewatch and like listen to what you just did, and it's like horrible. And then I don't want to have to redo that part, you know, because that part was good. The only problem is that it's full of breathy noises, and I don't know what to do about it because I don't know how to remove them. So, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. I have like 3 different mics, and I just never know which one to use. I don't know which one's better. This one that I'm using in this video is just like the my headphones really, or like the microphone of my own phone actually. So, and I think it's pretty good, you know, it's not too bad. I do have like one, like 2 or 3 that I got from AliExpress, and yeah, they're pretty nice too. I guess I'm at the beginning of the video I was using the lapel. I don't know how you call it actually. I don't know if that's how you call it. Um that one that's like a little microphone that you just like plug in, and you know, but that one like also has a little bit of a buzzing sound at the background sometimes, so I don't really like using that one. That's why I'm using the one that comes with my phone really. I mean the headphone, and the audio of the headphone, or the audio of my own phone really. So and then here I'm just applying top coat to get them dried faster, because I wanted to do the nail art on top. I wanted to do like a crisscross type of corset lines, you know. And it was so difficult to get them like perfectly straight and looking nice. And I still didn't got them straight, you know. I tried lots of different times, and I cleaned up a bunch of times and removed everything and tried again because they were just not looking the way that I wanted. So like I think on the middle finger, yeah, it's gonna be like white lines to sort of imitate some X's or some, you know, some pattern of a corset, you know, like the back of a corset. So yeah, and then like the final result, like I did like 2 or 3 times and they still didn't look good, and then the final result, they like they look better, but they don't look perfectly straight, you know what I mean? It's so difficult to get them like aligned in the middle of your finger. And like initially I wanted to do like 4 of them at least, but it turned out that like only 2 of them fitted on this nail, so that's something. But yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but I think it looks cute at the end. And then I also put some pearls on it on top, so it doesn't look so like unaligned, I suppose. It almost looks like that's the way it's supposed to be. And then I'm just using white nail polish, and the problem is they dry really fast, so I have to work quickly. And it's just like this motion here of swiping like in the center of your nail, you know. And then like that's the thing, the first bow looked straight, but then the second one I couldn't keep on the same, you know, the like the same line, like how do you say it, like I couldn't keep it straight with the first one, you know what I mean? It's just really difficult. But eventually I managed to get a somewhat decent look, I suppose. So yeah. And yeah, I mean, just messed up, and then I cleaned everything up, and thank God I put top coat And then I just remove with acetone, because otherwise if I hadn't applied top coat before, like, this acetone was just gonna remove the entire thing. So like, that's why I did top coat and then I cured, and then I'm just drawing on top of that, because this regular polish would have, come out if I didn't do that. So yeah. And then here I grabbed a smaller brush, and this very tiny smaller brush worked better. So like, I think doing this crisscross type of look probably works better with a tinier brushes. Yeah, because I was definitely using the wrong one. Yeah, but then you see here it's still very difficult to get them, looking good for some reason. I'm just like not very good at drawing lines, apparently. You see how like big the first one is, and then the second one just looks way too tiny and way too thick as well. Like, ugh, that's just a mess. I think I clean up again or not. I don't know if I leave it like this. I don't think I do, because it's looking weird. Yeah, it's looking too thick. I think I redone it this part as well, because it wasn't the way that I wanted, So I'm just gonna let you watch this for a little bit more with some chill music. Yeah, I'm clean it up again, because yeah, it's so difficult to do these lines. It's very simple, but at the same time, you have to have like precise, steady hand and whatnot. So I'm just gonna let you watch this for a little bit more, and I'll be back in a second. Then here I finally finished the lines, and yeah, they still look crooked and not at all centered, but that's what I managed to do, and I think at this point that was like the best that I was gonna get to. So like I just decided to leave it like that. And then here I'm just doing like a white French on the pink ring finger, and yeah, this is the one that I'm gonna put the bow on, and it's looking pretty cute, I think, you know, given all the difficulties that I had. I mean, it's always a little bit difficult, you know, each set when I'm gonna try something new, because basically everything's new since, you know, I haven't been doing nails for that long, so things, you know, are just gonna test out things, and some of them work better, some of them don't. Anyways, I think this is basically it. I'm so sorry about the shitty audio. Um, you know, the volume stuff, I'm having a hard time figuring it out, because when I put the headphones on to listen to the video, it sounds too low on the headphones. I don't know if the problem is like my headphones, but then when I listen without headphones, just on the natural sound of the actual phone, it sounds good. So like I have no idea how it's gonna sound to people, you know, actually watching or listening on other devices. But you know, and then here I was trying to figure out the pearls and charms that I was gonna put on, and I just used this kind of solid glue thing, gel glue, to stick them on, and yeah, because my rhinestone glue was not coming out of the bottle, and I actually had to cut that part off because I stayed a bunch of time trying to get it out of the bottle, and it was not coming out. So yeah, I just decided to use this one because I honestly feel like it's actually stronger than the proper rhinestone glue thing that I have. So yeah, I mean, please comment what you think about this nail set, what you think about this kind of video, and the music as well. Let me know if it's good. Let me know if it's too much, or if it's like, do you want me to talk more? Do you want me to just like leave more music to so you can just watch, you know? I mean, because I rather enjoy just watching stuff and like not having to listen to much talking, but you know, each person has a different preference. So yeah, I'm just applying the pearls now. They look so cute, and I love the fact that like it looks like it makes the French tips look very seamless, because it hides any little imperfections of them, you know. And yeah, I mean, I'm having like a difficult time with motivation for videos and stuff, because I'm not like really finding the motivation for to record stuff, or like to do the voiceovers and editing of the videos and stuff. But I hope to keep doing this. I hope to be back to doing this, because I really like doing nails, you know. But then it's just so difficult to have to spend hours and hours editing stuff and then not be happy with it, because sometimes, you know, things just don't turn out as perfect or as well as you think they would. So yeah, I mean, it's a process, but you know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing more stuff. I really want to do like the autumn nails and Halloween nails. Like, it's my favorite time of the year, and I love doing those designs, but you know, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be able to get the videos out in time. I mean, given the fact that literally this video has been sitting on my gallery for so long, and I didn't want to finish it and I didn't want to post it, but now like I'm finally trying to get this thing done and over with so that I can start recording more videos, you know. So yeah, I'm just flash curing them in place, and then you know, at the end I do put it under the lamp, like the bigger lamp, for 60 seconds. Then I was like considering actually using one of the bows that comes in this little grid thing, but yeah, they were yellow, so I don't think that would have looked very good. And then, like, actually, when I was searching for the charms in my charm box, I figured out that I did not have a pink bow. Like, I had similar colors to pink bows, but not like the perfect pink that I was imagining it. So I definitely need to get pink bows. I end up putting like a sort of a light purple lilac kind of bow that is not really pink. I have a bunch of purple ones actually, but I don't have like a perfect pink, like light pink bow. So that's something. I don't know why, man. I swear to God, I had pink bows, you know what I mean? But then I just went to look for it and they weren't there. I don't know if I imagined or it's just like I had so many charms that I didn't notice that I did not have like the most simple, basic one that was pink. Yeah, then here I'm just like picking through the bows, and then I have like these lilac purplish ones, and then I do end up putting a bow on the thumb as well because I didn't know what else to do with the thumb. You know, he was looking so plain. And for some reason as well, like I painted him pink, and then when I cured it under the lamp, it turned white. For some reason, he just like lost the pigment of the polish for some reason. I don't know what happened there, you know. It didn't make that much difference because, you know, the set had white in it, so kind of just fit in. But at the same time, it was weird because that never happened to me before. Like, how does one color turn to something else, like out of nowhere, like that, you know? Initially, I was gonna put that white one on the ring finger, but then I decided that I wanted one that was more long, you know? And then this one is just so pretty and so nice. And also like hides the little messy French tip that I did there. And that works so well. And then here I'm also like I'm gonna apply some pearls on the middle finger, on the center of that, like those lines, on those X's, I suppose. You see here, like I try to see how that white one would look in this ring finger, but I thought it looked kind of big, you know what I mean? It looked way too big, so that's why I put it on the thumb, because I think it filled the space there a little bit better. But yeah, and then I was like considering putting the gel around it, you know, so it secured it better, but then I decided that was probably not a good idea. It was just gonna like look chunky on the sides, and that's not what I wanted. Anyways, I did top coat them before putting the charms and stuff because I didn't want to have to, like, how was I gonna like go around that big bow with the top coat, you know what I mean? So I just decided to top coat before applying that, and it cured pretty well actually. It works wonders, this gel glue, as a rhinestone glue. And if I manage to get the other rhinestone glue that I have like unstuck from inside the bottle, I'll use that. But you know, for now I'm just using this one because for some reason that one was like so difficult to get out. Like I was squeezing and squeezing and nothing was coming out. So like, and it's not like over because it's literally new. So like, how could it be done already? You know, I mean, there's a lot in that bottle, but I just couldn't get it out. Um, yeah, I mean, I also want to do like a dark Coquette set, which is basically this, but with black, you know, and see how that looks because I think that will look really cute, really pretty. And then here I decided to put on some pearls in between these lines so they look a little bit more interesting, you know. It gives a sort of nice effect in between them, I think. And then at first I was gonna leave just those two, but then I decided to put some on the edges, you know, so it kind of covers up the, you know, whatever splotchiness of those lines on the edges could have, you know. And yeah, I mean, I think this is about it. There's gonna be a little video and photos of the nails up close at the end, and I think they turn out really nice. And I'm just, yeah, I think this is about it. I'm just gonna put on some more music and let you watch this, and I'll be back for the final results. So this is their final result. I think they look so cute and really pretty. It was kind of really fast and easy to do them, and I think it's a pretty nice design to try if you're looking for something quick and cute. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Please comment, like this video if you enjoyed, and let me know what other design ideas you might have for me to do and stuff like that. And yeah, this is it. Some pictures as well that I think they look so nice with the backgrounds that I took them in. So bye.